Evening and welcome to our ESOL webinar this evening. Tonight we will be providing an overview of the ESOL program and ESOL instruction during distance learning at Prince George's County Public Schools. We will begin by providing an overview of the ESOL program. We will discuss how students are enrolled in the ESOL program. We will also provide a brief overview of ESOL instruction during distance learning at elementary, middle, and high school. To get started, I would like to ask a question to find out who we have with us this evening. Please respond to the question. What level of school do your children attend? Early childhood, birth to 4 years old, elementary, K to 5, middle, 6 to 8, high, 9 to 12, or multiple? While we're waiting for the responses, I will begin to share a bit about the ESOL population in Prince George's County. Prince George's County has 28,123 English learners in the district as of September 27th. There are currently around 17,000 English learners at the elementary level, around 5,000 English learners at the middle school level, and around 6,000 English learners at the high school level. The English learners in Prince George's County come from 100 different countries and speak 102 different languages. The top 6 countries where our English learners are born are the United States, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Afghanistan, and the Dominican Republic. The top 6 languages spoken by our English learners are Spanish, French, Pashto, Dari, Yoruba, and Arabic. Next, we're going to share specifically about the ESOL program. The mission of the ESOL program is to prepare English learners to effectively use language skills and academic strategies to participate confidently and successfully as productive citizens in the school community and beyond. English learners are students who speak another language at home, are U.S. or foreign born, and are not currently proficient in English. Let's look a little more at what ESOL is. ESOL is a temporary language support system for students as they move toward English language proficiency. Students in the ESOL program receive their content instruction and planned language instruction from their ESOL teacher to help them move their English skills in listening, speaking, reading, and writing. The ESOL program is provided by a certified and trained ESOL teacher. ESOL is not remedial education. It is not tutoring, but is targeted instruction to rapidly improve students' English language skills. ESOL is not providing instructional support for students in their primary language. ESOL teachers' lessons use WIDA English Language Development Standards, which embed language instruction in the content areas of language arts, mathematics, science, and social studies, and also address students' social instructional language needs, which is their basic communication for every day. Now we're going to show with you how your student is identified for ESOL. Within the new online system, the first step a family takes is to complete the online application and Scribbenroll or register at schools on the days those services are available. The application is then sent to the International Student Admissions and Enrollment Office, where they verify the birth certificate, parent identification, and home address. Next, someone from the ESOL office will contact the family and give the English screener over the phone. The international counselor then makes the grade placement and evaluates foreign transcripts and provides a schedule of classes for high school students. The application is then sent back to the school through Scribbenrolls, and the school enrolls the students. When tested by the ESOL office, students are enrolled in the ESOL program if they have not yet reached full English proficiency, a score of 4.5 or higher as determined by the placement exam. Currently, the placement exam is taking place over the phone by one of our ESOL staff. Every family of English learners receives a notification of placement letter upon enrollment in Prince George's County Public Schools, and every year until your child exits ESOL. This letter informs parents of their child's ESOL level and the type of ESOL instruction they will receive. Parents then confirm that they would like their child to receive ESOL services. This year, letters will be mailed from the ESOL office to all families of English learners enrolled as of September 23rd. Parents are able to go to this link, tinyurl.com/parentsol, to complete a parent response Google form to confirm your child's participation in the ESOL program this year. The parent response Google form should be completed for each child. If you have any questions, please enter them in the chat, and we will address them now or at the end of the session. It looks like we have two participants who are here from elementary and 2 participants who are here from middle school. Welcome. Now we're going to share a little information about the English language proficiency levels. If anybody has a question, feel free to raise your hand and we will unmute your mic. Okay, let's continue. In Maryland, we assess students' English language proficiency using a national assessment called Access for ELS. This assessment assesses students' listening, speaking, reading, and writing across all content areas. Students are given a language proficiency test upon arrival in Maryland public schools and then annually, which is usually in January through February. The state of Maryland follows the WIDA consortium for their English language proficiency levels. The levels determined by WIDA range from 1.0 to 6.0. In Maryland, students exit from ESOL at a 4.5. Students progress in 3 main areas to move to the next level. Those areas are linguistic complexity, the quantity and amount of oral and written text, language forms and conventions, which focuses more on language structures and grammar, and then your child's use and understanding of vocabulary. Of the 28,123 English learners in Prince George's County, about 7,000 of our students are a level 1.0 to 1.9, or a newcomer in English. About 6,400 are at a level 2.0 to 2.9, a beginning level of developing English, and about 10,000 students are at a level 3.0 to 3.9, a developing level for English. And there are additionally in the county 57 students who scored an A1, A2, A3, or P1, and these are students who are both English learners and students with a disability. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to raise your hand and we will address them. If not, we will now move into the distance learning for ESOL at the elementary level. During distance learning, English learners receive pull-out ESOL services 3 times a week for 30 minutes. With pull-out instruction, English learners either meet in a breakout room with their ESOL teacher in one of the child's content teacher's classes, or they go to a separate virtual room specifically for ESOL. ESOL teachers may also be a part of the content class and may be providing additional support to English learners during the lesson or teaching together with the content teacher. ESOL students are grouped by grade level and their English language proficiency level for instructional purposes. At elementary, ESOL instruction is focused on the 4 language domains, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, and their instruction is aligned with the content areas, reading, English language arts, science, and social studies. Newcomer English learners participate in the Newcomer Academy during their first semester in U.S. schools and receive ESOL services 5 times a week for 30 minutes. Now we will share regarding distance learning for ESOL at the middle school level. If anybody has any questions about the elementary support, please raise your hand and we'll be more than willing to open your mic. At middle school, newcomer and beginning English learners receive language instruction and ESOL services in their ESOL classes and are provided instruction by their ESOL teacher. They receive live instruction and have an independent session every day. Whereas intermediate and advanced English learners receive language instruction and ESOL services during their reading English arts class. These classes also have an ESOL co-teacher. These students also receive live instruction and have an independent session every day. If you have any questions about how instruction is provided for English learners at middle school, feel free to raise your hand. If not, we will now share information regarding distance learning for ESOL at the high school level. The vast majority of English learners at high school receive their language instruction through their ESOL course or their ESOL elective course. These courses are provided based on the student's new English language proficiency level. The courses include ESOL English Newcomer, ESOL English Beginner, ESOL English Intermediate, ESOL English Advanced, and ESOL Language Lab. There are a few English learners who receive language instruction during a grade level English course taught by an ESOL teacher. If you have any questions about instruction at elementary, middle, or high, you can raise your hand or put the question in the chat. Before we close for the evening, we'd just like to share with you some additional resources that might be helpful. We will have additional family workshops throughout the month of October and into November. Many of the additional workshops are focused on the different programs that your child may have access to, like Brain Pop, Imagine Learning, Reading A to Z, and Rosetta Stone. All are programs which will help to develop your child's English language skills, and we have an individual session for each of those programs, as well as Speak Agent, which helps to support your child's acquisition of math and the language of math. Please be sure to register and share the flyer. Also, there's a distance learning family guide that was developed by the county. It contains a lot of wonderful resources for distance learning in general, and you can find additional information regarding ESOL on pages 7 and 8. If you have additional questions or concerns about after tonight, please do not hesitate to contact us. You can call us Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 301-445-8450, or you can email me, the ESOL supervisor, at melissa.canny@pgcps.org. We also have a family resource Google site where all the workshops are posted for the month. If you go to bit.ly/ESOLfamilies, and we will be updating this throughout the month as well as adding resources throughout the year. At this time, if you have any questions, please let us know. You can raise your hand, and we will answer your questions. Otherwise, have a wonderful evening, and we look forward to seeing you at future workshops. Thank you.